Hello. All right, can you guys hear me? I apologize for the bit of a late start here. Go ahead and get that transitioned. Just give me a couple more seconds here. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Just making sure everything is perfect. There's that Frontier A321 Neo. Um, Hope you are all doing well. Hope you are all having a great, what day is it today? Friday morning, Friday afternoon. And I'm going to get the chat up here in just a second, so if you do have something wonderful to say, feel free to do that here in just a sec. I'm just making sure everything's working. All right, we are almost ready. We're going to refocus in on this Delta Airbus A321. Perfect. And I'm not sure I believe that error. All right. Get this pop-out chat going here so I can see all of your lovely comments. All right. And I think that should do it. Perfect. All right. Hello, hello to all of my lovely viewers. Welcome to yet another episode of Legitimate Aviation Live. We are here live from atop the Denver Airport parking garage here on this fine Friday morning. The current local time is 10:44 a.m. and we are just getting started. So I do apologize for the little bit of a late start there. Just want to make sure everything's working for you guys before I, got started on the stream. So it looks like everything's running smoothly, everything's running okay. If you guys do experience any problems, feel free to let me know. My name is Devin. I am the sole and only host here on Legitimate Aviation Live. This is our one and only day, as far as I'm aware, here in Denver. So stick around. We've got an awesome stream. Hopefully we're going to be seeing Iceland Air and maybe Lufthansa later on today. So do be sure to stick around for those. If you are new to the channel, feel free to say hi. And if you are a returning viewer, of course, you're always welcome to say hi in the chat as well. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to do that too. Of course, I've got the chat pop up here so I can see all of your lovely things that you have to say. And yeah. And just word of warning, I'm using a battery I'm not 100% sure about, which is never a good thing to do on a stream. But it's the only battery I have that is, FAA approved and stuff like that, like the wattage and whatnot. So if the stream does suddenly disappear, you can either assume that my Wi-Fi went out or that my battery died. So unfortunately, that's going to be the risk that we take today, but at least we are out here at all. So, and currently that, is that the one you're looking at? Yeah, that is. You are currently looking at the Frontier Airbus A321neo. It is registration N619FR, destination unknown. DW, welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a wonderful day. This is good morning, just lurking and working, of course. I do think most of my viewers at this time of day are probably either working, going to work, stuff like that. Normally I'd be working too, but the stars aligned and I'm out here in Denver today. So, thanks for joining us. Hope you are having a fine day. And we're going to go ahead and get a look at our departures here. We are out next to runway, what are these? Runway 17 right, and runway kind of far out. I don't know what runway that is, actually. Shoot, doesn't say. I'm looking at Google Maps because I'm not out here enough to just know the runways. Well, and another runway next to it. All right. So it looks like arrivals are coming from the opposite direction today, which is going to be a little bit difficult considering there's a big factory. But we'll do our best. I do see on Flight Radar some sort of departure. Or no, it's an arrival. Way out. I'm looking for it right now so I can show you guys. It's the Frontier 320 coming in from Chicago Midway. I'm not seeing it though, so it might just be behind the factories. I'll show you guys, just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. Right over there. That's kind of right where that big building is exactly where they touched down. And believe me when I say I looked everywhere for like a parking lot or something that didn't have an obstruction to get like perfect shots of the runway. It's not very easy. So this is, I think, the best we're gonna have. Yeah. It looks like our next stop on the arrivals, assuming we can even see it. I saw some of the arrivals earlier, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Like, right before I set the stream up, I saw them landing, so I don't know why I can't see them. We have a United E-175 coming in from Appleton. I can see it in the sky, so that's a good sign. We're gonna go ahead and zoom in on that. And can you guys hear me okay? Is my audio sounding fine? Sometimes, definitely at the beginning of the stream, sometimes it's a little rough. But do let me know if it's causing problems. I can try to fix it. And that is that E-175 coming in from Appleton. Do I have any idea where Appleton is? Not really. I feel like it's in the Midwest somewhere. That's my guess. All right, seeing comments saying I'm assuming my voice is a little weak, the audio. Assuming that's the case, I can fix that here in just 1 second for you. Do be warned, there might be a little bit of wind noise, but I have, as much noise reduction as possible. So, oh, there we go. Yeah, and then it goes behind that hill. I think, especially larger planes, they should pop up a little bit over here. I know you can see like Frontier and stuff. Doesn't look like we can see the United though. Okay, that is good to know. We are learning as we go. Brendan Lewis, thank you so much for joining us. And I did see that comment of yours. We're going to go ahead and see if we can fix that. Do bear with me. I can't hear the stream, so I'm pretty much going blind here. But we'll go ahead and turn my mic up a little bit. Is that doing okay? Not too much wind resistance or wind noise or anything like that? I didn't turn it up all the way, I just turned it up a little bit, so I don't want to, blast your ears out, All right, well, I will wait till I get an update there. Otherwise, I will assume it's probably okay for now. Right here, you're looking at an American Airbus A321. It's moving a little fast. Let's see if I can kill two birds with one stone here and look at flight radar. See where that guy's probably coming from. There we go. All right, this guy just came in from Miami, Florida. And this is registration N959XV. I'm curious if that's, because it's a Neo, so I'm curious if this is an ex-Virgin America, or ex-Alaska, because Alaska gave all their Neos to American. If you guys know anything about that, feel free to let me know. And just so you guys know, we do in fact have a like goal and a sub goal for today's stream. We are super close to 300 subscribers. So if you guys like what you're seeing, you like the content, and you like trip reports and live streams across the United States, I'm currently based in Boise. However, there's a possibility that might change here soon. But I do streams, in cities across the country. I try to do, a couple, maybe tops 4 different cities a year. I'm not rich or anything, so I can't do a ton. I'm going to college and stuff like that. I also do like flight reviews and stuff like that. Try to post those monthly as well as do streams monthly. So if you do like that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I think we only need 11 more to reach our goal, so it shouldn't be too crazy difficult. And of course, if you do like the stream, hitting that like button is always great. We'll make a goal of getting to 20 likes today. Yeah. And let's go ahead and check out our next arrival here, which is going to be an American Airbus A321neo coming in from Philadelphia. It's going to be a little rough. Yeah, it's right behind the sign. So give it a second. We will see a little bit of it. I will focus in as soon as I see it. Yeah, and you see what I mean with the big building in the way. And believe me, I tried so hard to find a spot where there wasn't a building in the way. And this is a A321neo coming in from Philadelphia in Pennsylvania. That is one place I've never been. But hey, if American adds flights to Boise, you never know. Marco, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Go ahead and feature your little comment there. I'm not sure if I've seen it before, at least in the chat. So if you are new, definitely welcome in. Hope you enjoy this special edition Denver stream. We do plan to be out here till, I don't know, like 2:30-ish, 2:30 Mountain Time. So roughly a 4-hour stream, assuming my battery doesn't die on me. Which unfortunately, that's a concern today. So if the stream randomly just stops working, you know why. But let's hope and pray that doesn't happen. It's always, if it frustrates you, you can imagine how much it frustrates me. This is a Delta, I think it's Delta A220. I don't have the destination currently. You know what I should get is a bot that kind of says what all the arrivals are. That'd be fantastic, and just paste them in the chat. Or just have them on screen. That'd be even better. Alright, and I'm assuming that's going to be about as much as we see of that. But, while we're waiting here, is that comment still featured? Why is that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to feature that for so long. I must have accidentally clicked that. Alright, We do have another arrival coming in here in just a little bit. It ain't Boise, so we actually have a little bit of action, which is fantastic. I'm going to refocus in on that American A321 from Philadelphia over there. And might get off frame, but I'm going to check Flight Radar real quick just to see our next arrival here. By the way, that Delta... Oh, sorry, it was an Air Canada. Air Canada A220-300 from Montreal just landed. And our next arrival is going to be a United 737-900ER coming in from Houston. And right behind that, or a little bit behind that, is going to be a Southwest 737-700 from San Antonio. So those are kind of our next two arrivals. In terms of departures, I don't know if they're giving us any departures, at least for now. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I tried my best to understand the runways here, but they seem to change very often. So anyway, we're gonna focus in on this United that just went past the sign there. That's a United Boeing 737-900 coming in from Houston Intercontinental. It just occurred to me, my thing is on the wrong setting. I'm gonna change it to daytime mode. I think that should. I don't know if that changed anything, it's hard to tell. Looks like we do have 10 concurrent viewers, which means 10 people are currently watching, according to my statistics. So thank you all for tuning in, taking the time out of your day to check out Denver International Airport. If you are new to the stream, my name is Devin. I'm the sole and only host of this stream here on Legitimate Aviation Live. And if you do like what you're seeing, make sure to leave that like. We're trying to get to 20 likes today. Let them know I'm doing something well, doing something right, and to keep on going. And if you do really like the content, feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, our next arrival is going to be a Southwest Boeing 737-700 coming in from San Antonio, Texas. He's going to be landing here shortly. However, I don't see the lights yet. He is on Flight Radar, and he wasn't that far behind. So, soon. In the meantime, feel free to stop in the chat, say hi, ask any questions, comments, concerns, complaints that you have. I've got the chat up, so I'm able and willing to respond. And if you are Denver local, if you are out living here in Denver and you are close to the airport, you know, aviation enthusiasts, sure, come stop by, say hi, got some stickers. Obviously, remember, I am live, so, you know, if you don't want your name being stated in public, then that's something to be aware of. But I think I have like 2 stickers, but I do have stickers. So just if you want. I won't always advertise that, but. Alright, let's focus in on something a little more interesting while we wait for that Southwest here. Here is the airport terminal. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and focus back on that Southwest 737-700 coming in from San Antonio. And I think we're just gonna wait. There we go. We're gonna get a brief shot of it before it goes behind the sign. All right, give it a couple seconds here. Man, if that building was not in the way, we'd have a perfect shot. This would be literally the prime spotting location. Um, Silly buildings. Who builds buildings nowadays? That's cringy. All right, and this is at 737-700 coming in from San Antonio. Yet another place I've never been. Just curious, are any of y'all from San Antonio or Texas at all? Do we have any current Texas viewers? I don't know. I'm gonna quickly get a shot of the Air Canada over here now that that thing's kind of slowed down as it goes behind the terminal there. That's an Air Canada A220-300 from Montreal. That is a route we definitely don't get in Boise, so I thought I'd point that out while we have it. All right, we're gonna go and check our flight radar once again. See what our next arrival is. Looks like it's a Southwest 737 MAX 8 coming in from Nashville, Tennessee. Ooh, that might be a cool shot right there. Where is it? There we are. Yeah, you better believe I've got good zoom. And I believe that's a United A319. Don't know where it's going, but it's a cool shot for sure. It's extremely hard to keep it centered when it's 10 miles away. Goodness gracious. Oh, that was a cool shot though. That ain't a parking spot. Right, our next arrival is going to be that Southwest 737 MAX 8 coming in from Nashville, Tennessee. Wherever it is. I think it's behind the sign. There we go. All right, and you guys are looking at a Southwest 737-700 coming in from Little Rock, Arkansas. And now you're looking at a sign. That's cool. Bada bing, bada boom. Where are you? There you are. All right, I won't lie. The goal choosing this location was to have the planes going the other way. Because yesterday they were going the other way. Uh, but they're not today. So that's a little unfortunate and probably a little bit of bad planning too. But, you know, it is what it is. You can still see the planes. The real goal is to hopefully get a shot of both the Icelandair and the Lufthansa that are coming in. Hopefully they land on this runway. Even if we can't see the full shot, at least we get to see it. We'll see. It's a little early to find that one out. I think we still got about 30 minutes before Icelandair comes in and a good 2.5 hours before Lufthansa, so give me one sec. I'm kind of looking where Icelandair is right now. All right, yeah, Icelandair is about 38 minutes out right now. And it is in the 80 years of aviation livery, so I've barely seen an Icelandair before, let alone that livery. So that'll be pretty cool. That'll be pretty lit. So be sure to stay tuned for that, guys. All right, wow, you don't really notice the heat until you stand out here for a long time. Then it gets to you. All right, and this looks like a Frontier Airbus A320neo. Not exactly sure where it's coming in from. We're just gonna move over here. Perfect. Got another rival here. I don't have time to look up for flight radar. They're just like constant rivals. But that definitely looks like a Southwest Boeing 737 MAX 8. Coming in here on presumably runway 17 right, or 17 right. You want to be proper. All right, and we'll wait for that to pass the sign. Perfect. And we do have one more arrival here in kind of like the trio of arrivals we got lined up. It looks like it's a Southwest 737 MAX again, MAX 8. For those of you who don't know, Southwest only flies the MAX 8. They don't fly the MAX 9. Obviously, they have other variants of the 737, but in terms of the MAXs, they only fly the MAX 8. They also fly the Dash 700 and the Dash 800. And I can't tell, is that in the retro livery? Sure it is. All right, we got a Canyon Blue Max retro livery here. I don't know if it's technically Canyon Blue, but that, you know, I don't even know what it's called. I don't know what that livery is called. Maybe it is Canyon Blue. Uh, yeah, this is definitely a rare spotting. There are two more 737-700s in the old livery. I believe all the Dash 800s have been repainted. This was never in this livery. It was a brand new plane painted here, specifically to be a retro. They also have a 737 MAX in the old mustard colors as well. So it's kind of cool to see a special livery out here in Denver. And hey, I think it's a good time to say welcome to, if you're just joining us, if you're new to the channel, if you're coming back for more, this is Legitimate Aviation Live. I am your one and only host, Devin. Out here atop the Denver Airport parking garage. The current local time is 11:15 a.m. here on this beautiful Friday morning. Obviously, it ain't morning for everyone, but it is morning for me. So if you do like what you're seeing, be sure to hit that like button. Lets me know I'm doing something well, doing something right, and to keep on going. Of course, we have a like goal today of 20 likes on the stream. So if you want to be a part of history, getting us to 20 likes, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if we can get to 300 subscribers by the end of the month, I've got a little special something for you. A little surprise on the channel. So be sure to do that. We're only like 11 away the last time I checked, which is not very much. So I have full faith you guys can pull that off. And it looks like we do have a, I don't know if it's taken off on this runway, but we have an Amazon Air or Prime Air Boeing 767-300 going to San Bernardino. So we will at least see it taxi by. Yeah, it looks like he's skipping this runway, unfortunately. But we will see him taxi by. We do have an American E-175 coming in from Phoenix. We're going to quickly redirect our attention to that. I do kind of want to get the 767 just because it's somewhat of a rare sight for me, at least on the channel. And this is that E-175 coming in from Phoenix Sky Harbor. I'd assume this is probably one of many American flights a day to and from Phoenix. Considering Boise has like 8 flights a day, I'd assume Phoenix probably has 12 or 14. There's that 767. We'll get more of that here in a second. All right. And there's that beauteous Prime Air 767-300 heading out to San Bernardino. I'm not sure which runway he's heading to, but I have a feeling it's going to be one that we can't see, which is a little sad, but, you know, it is what it is. And yes, I did just take a picture. Find it a little easier to take pictures on the camera I'm already filming with than to try to get my phone, which doesn't have a great camera, and take pictures that way. So and we do have another arrival here. Looks like it's an American Airbus A321. We know it's not coming in from Phoenix. I would think probably coming in from Charlotte. I haven't looked at Flight Radar, but that's my best guess. Charlotte or maybe Dallas. We just had Philadelphia land. We just had Phoenix land, so it's not those two. We just had Miami land. So we're kind of running out of destinations here. All right, and if you guys are new to the stream or you're just stopping by, haven't said anything yet, feel free to say hi in the chat. Have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, anything like that, feel free to drop those in and I'll do my best to respond to you in a timely manner. Of course, I am focused on getting absolutely fantastic shots of these planes coming in, so do understand that. And this looks like a United Boeing, oh, sorry, a Frontier Airbus A320. Looks like a Neo. And I actually am starting to doubt myself in that one. I didn't check Flight Radar, so I'm completely going off of my really dim camera screen. So apologies if I'm not getting it right. Okay, A321 Neo, I was close. I think. Well, let's just go with that. If I'm wrong, you can yell at me in the chat. How about that? Those engines do look mighty small for a Neo, though, so I might be wrong. All right. And we'll redirect our focus to that prime air Boeing 767-300. It is really getting toasty out here. Let's see if we can get the current temperature. Current temperature is not that. That is Boise temperature, so we'll figure it out later. Let's see if I can pull it up here. And that Frontier that just landed is coming in from Austin, and yep, it was just a regular A321, not a Neo. That American came in from Dallas. Okay, so that was one of the two. And looks like our next arrival is going to be a Key Lime Air Swearingen Metroliner. Oh, I don't even know if we'll see it. That's going to be a tiny little dude. Yeah. But before we do that, it's time for the legitimate aviation weather update. One of probably many that you will get during this stream today. The current temperature here in Denver, Colorado is 77 degrees. However, for some reason, it feels like 87 degrees. So take that as you will. That's what the app says. It feels like 87. So I don't know why it's not just 87 degrees. But, yeah, no. I'm no meteorologist. It is, well, it says partly cloudy, but there's really not a cloud in the sky. So it's just sunny. Yeah, that's your little weather update for Denver, Colorado. And we're gonna see if we can get some sort of shot of this Key Lime Air. It ain't gonna be much, but I'll try to get some. A little wee little thing. Probably not even gonna see it on the runway, it's so small. There it goes. And it's gonna be behind that building. Yeah, the bigger planes we can see the tail kind of cut across, but I don't think we're gonna see much. Yeah, it's probably gonna maybe pop up over here for a second. The other thing about small planes is they take a lot less time to actually slow down So there's less of a chance. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I'm so focused on getting the shot. All right, and this is the Kiel Air Swearingen Metroliner. Swearingen? Swear. It's a Metroliner. This is an airline we don't get in Boise, which is kind of surprising, not really surprising. It's a small airline, so I feel like they'd probably do just fine. Thank you guys so much for 5 likes. We are just 15 likes away from reaching our goal for today's stream. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing, if you do like the content, be sure to smash that like button, right? Because that's always really cool and fun. And now you're looking at a Southwest Boeing 737 dash 700. So how the times change. And for some reason my camera is being very, I can't rotate it slowly. All right, and after this I need to drink water. And buried in the ground. Perfect. All right, we are gonna miss one arrival here, but I need water. Health is more important than getting that. I don't even know what that is, but it's definitely not a big plane, so if it ain't big, it ain't good. I don't know. Oh, sorry, this water is horrible. It tastes like drinking fountain water. It's not. It's well, I don't know if I should even disclose the brand because they could be a sponsor in the future. Uh, Unlikely, but if I'm out here in the hot sun doing this all the time, maybe they will. Who knows? I don't want to miss that opportunity. Mostly joking, but this is a United Boeing. Wow, that's really sad. Mitsubishi Canada Regional Jet 700. Probably coming in from a really tiny city that most people don't know about. Sorry, I don't have Flight Radar. I pull a Flight Radar up to look at like a bulk of flights, and then I put it away, and then I don't necessarily have time to get it out again each time. So my apologies if that's a little annoying. We're gonna get a flight out here in just a sec. There you go. That's really far away. And that sure looks like an American E-175. Probably coming in from somewhere close. I know, really helpful. Probably Phoenix, Phoenix, LA, or I don't know if I have any other non-hub destinations out of here. Maybe Austin? No, I don't think they fly to Austin from here. So probably one of those two. We just had Dallas land, so I don't think it's Dallas. All right, and we got another arrival here, and I'm gonna see if I can get Flight Radar out and check where it's coming from real quick before it lands. It is a United Boeing 757-300 coming in from Orlando, Florida, which, in case you are curious, is a future United. What? Is a future Boise destination. We're getting Orlando flights in Boise. Seasonal 3 times a week, but it still counts. And Boise is very proud of that. We never get flights like that. So, we will brag about it till it dies. We had JFK flights for one summer. on JetBlue. And JetBlue was like, it's too expensive. So they cut it, and they never talked to Boise again. Sad day. Yeah, but this is a Boeing 757-300 from Orlando, Florida. Kind of a rare shot. I think United only has about 30 of these 757-300s. And I think they're one of like 5 carriers ever to operate them. That number might have gone up because they're, they've been used and abused and resold and all that stuff. So, but yeah, United was one of the original operators of the 757-300. A really stupid plane in terms of design. Way too long, way too skinny. But it's I kind of like the look of it. It's a kind of a cool plane. And, if you're a real nerd, one might say it even sounds good too. But it's definitely classic. And if you're watching this and you know what a 757 is, and you'll be one of those people that once they're all retired, you'll be like, I remember when they used to fly these pencil planes called the 757. You're going to be proud of that. You're going to brag to your kids or grandkids or whatever that you know what a 757 is, that you got to fly on a 757, possibly. I've been on a few.